Danny described this one as serviceable, and I thought it was okay. This is Marvel's first film of the year, so what does that say about the upcoming films? All right, from here on out, spoiler warning if you haven't already seen the film. So, in this one, President Ross wants Sam Wilson, aka Captain America, to reassemble the Avengers. The question is, how? And who does he have to work with at this point? We have Joaquin Torres as the new Falcon, but are we going to get the original Avengers back? Will we see Mark Ruffalo's Hulk or Chris Hemsworth back as Thor? Are we going to get Shuri, aka Black Panther, or Riri Williams, aka Ironheart? There is an Ironheart series on the slate for this year, but who knows? Will she be part of the Avengers? There is a post-credit scene with Samuel Stearns, aka the Leader, who warns us about something coming, but it's so vague that it may as well not even be in the movie, except for being the obligatory post-credit scene at this point. On the positive side, I really like Carl Lumbly as Isaiah Bradley. I would love to see a Disney Plus series featuring this character. Maybe we could get like the early adventures, and we get a younger actor to play Isaiah Bradley as a young man with Carl Lumbly narrating. Just a thought, free pitch for you, Marvel. Getting into the next phase for the MCU, our big bad was supposed to be Jonathan Majors as Kang, but that was derailed due to Majors' legal issues off screen. And at Comic-Con, they did an unveiling of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. But how's that going to work? There's been a lot of online chatter about this. People believe that he might be a Dr. Doom, but is he the Dr. Doom? As in, does he come from a different universe? So there's a lot of questions to be answered there. Up next, the next film is Thunderbolts in May. We saw a trailer for that film, and it looks okay. It really kind of looks like leftover parts from other Marvel films. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is La Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, a.k.a. Val. We saw her in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and we saw her at the end of the Black Widow movie. She recruits John Walker and dubs him U.S. agent, and she also gets Yelena Belova, a former Black Widow assassin, played by Florence Pugh. They're both on board. And then we have characters like Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. She can walk through walls and stuff, or at least she could in that movie. And then we have Taskmaster from Black Widow, and she's got the ability to mimic any fighting style she sees. Then we have Red Guardian, who is basically Russia's answer to Captain America. He's like Captain USSR, played by David Harbour, who seems to be just having a ball with this role. But the question is, do we care about these characters? Do we have any real attachment to them? Then in July, we've got Fantastic Four First Steps. It has a really strong cast: Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Moss-Bachrach from The Bear, Joseph Quinn playing Johnny Storm. He's coming off of Gladiator 2 fame. And then we've got a female Silver Surfer played by Julia Garner from Ozark. We're going to get a Galactus. He's the biggest big bad that the Fantastic Four has other than Doctor Doom. But what do you do with the Fantastic Four after Galactus? In my opinion, this is the film that Marvel has to get right. It's got a lot of weight on its shoulders, especially considering the previous Fantastic Four films. What is Marvel going to do? What is the MCU going to be if they don't stick the landing with this one? It could be all downhill from here. But what are your thoughts on the MCU films? If you're watching this online, leave us a comment, or you can leave us a comment on No Rest for the Weekend on Instagram.
This is the BTRP Media Network.